Yeah, because there's so many great athletes. Like, you look at the leaderboard this year, it's not just, you know.
Nine out of the top 20 were European females, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And European. So back in the day, like European regionals for females was, I mean, it was just
Yeah.
super intense. Like getting through as a female in Europe is no easy feat. It's like you really have to fight to get through. The guys, it's nice to see some of the guys starting to push through. And Björgvin, obviously has been like super consistent.
Yeah.
But the depth of the guys from Europe has not been there in the same way. Like the depth of the European females is kind of like, it's just like without question the kind of strongest region for the females to come from.
Yeah. Now, why do you think that might be? Do you think that might be from a strength and conditioning standpoint of sports, like developmental sports, or what the athletes are training for in the developmental years? More football as opposed to American football?
So I think it's a cultural aspect that in Northern Europe, Scandinavian females especially are, they're like they're female Vikings.
Yeah.
and that shows through. Like they're very competitive. They don't see themselves as anything less physically than the males, and so that cultural aspect transfers very well to the sport of CrossFit, where in essence, you're doing like there's no difference in the sport. It's just as exciting to watch the females as it is the males, sometimes more.
Sometimes
And
more.
they're doing exactly the same thing. Like there's no shortening of the swim kayak for the females. They do exactly the same. The run toes to bar is exactly the same. And you'll get instances of Tier beat probably like most of the guys on the field. So
yeah,
I think but the Scandinavian females are used to that kind of equality a lot more of beating guys.
Mm-hmm.
I have zero ego about being beaten by females now. Like I'm at the point where I will scale the female weights in order to compete because there's they're better than me. It's just the way it is.
It is the way it is.